Hello and welcome to the Lazy General's playthrough of The Slaughter, Act 1. Now this is a game that I spotted on Steam, and it hasn't garnered a lot of reviews yet, but I found it really interesting, and all I could think about was the classic Roberta Williams, Laura Bow games from old school Sierra days. So I'm very excited about this game. It's a murder mystery set in Victorian London. So let's jump on in with a new game and see what we get. Okay, escape, pause menu, interact with the mouse, look, interview. Cough, sputter, gurgle. Begging your pardon? Oh, so I get to choose. Alright. Let's go tell this buffoon to kick harder. I haven't got all day. Now, I can't do a British accent to save my life, so this is probably going to be pretty brutal. Oh man, that was a powerful kick. That's Mr. Emerson to you. Half pint? No, I don't know when to shut it. You see, Sydney, this ain't the day to wind up, do you know why? Another beating from your mother? That inebriated mother gave you another beating. Oof. Mrs. Finch's drinking habits ain't none of your worry. No, I'll tell you why. This is great. I gotta stop laughing while I'm talking. That ugly mug of yours intruded on my dream last night, and intrusions upon my dreams. Man, the text is a little fast. The boss likes his dreams. That's right, Salis. So you can imagine my displeasure when I found you playing with bad credit in my gambling house. That you'd have the nerve to do such a thing after last night's intrusion. Teach him to keep his nose out of my dreams, Salis. Oof. It's so half-hearted, just So what have we learned? To stay out of the dreams of deranged infants. What was that? You. Scrubber. I got nothing. Kick him till he shits his ribs. Ah, not my ribs. I need those. And once again I plunge to a new depth, having my internal organs reshuffled at the command of a child. I suppose it's as good a death as I'm likely to receive. What the blazes is that? Dun dun dun. Boss, it's the Ripper. Let's get the hell out of here. It's the fine-ass Ripper. What's up, girl? Hey, you poor soul. You needn't worry. Those cowards have gone. I have a carriage waiting. Where do you live? Yeah, I live at 21 Drummond Street, Somerstown. Ugh. You'll have to come back to mine, yes? Hey. Of worse things. Oh man, this game's really pretty. I like it. A game by Alexander Francois? Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. Rat. St. Thomas is not far from here. I could take you there for treatment? No. Hospital. As you wish. I cannot say I blame you. Apparently hospitals aren't where you want to be. It's a beautiful night, not a cloud to be seen. Why would a man seek trouble on a night like this? Specific reasons. I'm sorry, I can't hear you over all the bleeding I'm doing. Yeah, there's a lot of atmosphere. Not far to go now. Although the graphics are a bit more one-dimensional than anticipated, I feel like they've done a pretty good job with the medium. We got the moon waving on the River Thames. And apparently the US Capitol building over the London skyline. That's probably a really famous London landmark that I just don't recognize because I ain't never been there. But it looks a lot like the Capitol building. We got kids hanging out by the river. Alright, so this is a really long scene. Okay, the slaughter. That kind of kept going, but hey, here we are. This is Act 1 of the slaughter. I'm laying in bed, catching some Z's. Oh, girl, you're already pretty. A touch less rouge, perhaps. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you're alive. That's a matter of opinion. I love it. How are you feeling? Considerably lighter. Several organs lighter, but nothing that can't be popped back into place. I assume I have you to thank for that? How did I get here? I carried you in with the help of a disgruntled cabbie. You were on the receiving end of a rather thorough thrashing. You must have really twisted his knickers. The big oaf was just following orders. It was a hell-born urchin that ordered that thrashing. Not a fan of children? Never underestimate the wickedness of youth. Did he have good cause? Everyone feels they have good cause. Alright, so we're doing a lot of talkie-talkie. Though I suppose there were certain circumstances which placed me on his less forgiving side. Well, I'm sure you'll be back on your feet in no time. And diving into certain circumstances again, Mr. Sydney Emerson. I feel I've yet to earn the Mr. Sydney Emerson. A peculiar name. Are you an inventor by chance? Yes? Well, yes, I am. Anything I've heard of? The birthday detector. It's a shame you can't invent a more believable lie, Sydney. Ha, you've a sharp mind for detection. Maybe I ought to be your apprentice. Ah, a very sharp mind indeed. How did you know? Just a guess. So I guess he's a detective, is that it? Must have rifled through my pockets. And might I hazard to guess that you're not sprucing up for a midnight ball? No, I'm preparing for work, as you very well know. I assume you'll need me to leave? You needn't bother. I keep my living and working quarters separate. In fact, you're the only man to have slept in my personal chambers. Oh, so she's a lady of the night. I don't suppose the men... I gotta turn down the text speed. I apologize. That was ungentlemanly of me. You never claimed to be one. True. I'm just teasing, Sydney. Compared to most of my clients, you're a knight of the realm. Sir Emerson, it doesn't quite fit. Especially after I've been made to look the damsel in distress. Oh, so witty. A disgraceful reversal of the god. How will our young knight live with the shame? That's not what I... Laughter follows the mere mention of his name through the streets of London. To have been saved by a lowly strumpet. For shame. Relatively humorous and well delivered. A generous review. Wow, this dialogue though. Oh. You've a well-honed tongue. I dare say you were raised far from these streets. You're not at work now, detective. Get some sleep. We can talk when I return. Nonsense. I don't need any... Well, maybe 40 wins. Good man. Yep, stiff off a lip and all that. Alright, so we get some snoozies, we watch her put on her makeup. Be careful out there tonight. Will she return? Alright, so that's not how the bed goes. Oh, hey. Ninja. Alright, are we playing the game? Holy crap, we're playing the game. Okay. Alright, so we're playing the game. I'm going to adjust the text speed. It would be brutish to pull them apart in an improper manner. Okay. Change the text speed. We'll slow that shit down. There we go. Alright, so what's up with the projector? We appear to be in an aquarium bedroom. I don't have a slide, okay. What's the good word? Even a breadcrumb trail won't lead you out of this one. Okay. So we've got a hearth with no fireplace. It's been bricked up. It's warm enough as it is. Fair enough. Got a tap. Which is dripping up. I have a feeling it's purely ornamental. For your intents and purposes, it is. Okay, so this fish is a snarky bastard. Can hardly float up to it. Can't you? I would think we'd be able to. Alright, what's up with this book? Alright. Very interesting. He always picks up the book, the fool. Turning it over in his hands like a Neanderthal, he attempts to read words in a hand unintelligible to him. Can I get a light over here? I'm afraid not, old chap. Budget cutbacks again. Something like that. So who is this fish? What is our relationship to this fish? I'm curious. Alright, what's in the cupboard? Open the cupboard. Oh. Opening the cupboard. Alright, can we float up to this plant? He does not believe we can float up to the plant. What about this? What about that? What's this? There's a slide. Right? Is that a slide? Alright, let's try this. Let's go over to the projector. Let's put the slide in. Yes, let's. Thank you for turning to the camera to announce that was your intention. A contraption primarily for the amusement of children, the magic lantern finds its target audience as he fiddles with the slide. Ah, still fast. Right, alright, so let's look at this. Such striking features. So it's a picture of, what's her name? She hasn't she? Oh. Alright, yes. Alright. Now we can open the curtain to a thing, okay? Interesting. Perhaps a Persian wilderness? Don't you have somewhere to be? I suppose I do. Alright, and now what? I guess I gotta come up to this bed somehow. I can't reach it. It's ever so cozy. Cozy spelled with a Z. Is it not? Remembering that wrong? I wonder what this little yellow line is that's up there. It seems to follow me around. It looks like the projection looks like a tree. Oh, what is this? Ah, okay. We flip like a ninja. Up to the bed. Bang a bang a bang bang. No one's here. Chapter 1. Alright, so we're still snoozing in the lady's boudoir. Christ, is that my head? Boom, boom. Police, open the door! That's a relief. Alright. The police? Open the door! There's no one in, you dolt! Where's that bastard landlord with the keys? I think that's my cue to leave. I'd better get dressed. Alright. 53 seconds later. Swoosh. Here it comes. It's locked. Hold your horses. Nothing I'd feel obligated to steal. Take our coat. The finest cut this side of Savile Row. This doesn't open. I just want to make sure I've got all our stuff. I'm assuming we don't want to leave any traces behind for the police. I'm pretty enough. I'm not a pervert. Okay, so the window is locked. Do we have to click on the lock? Is that the thing? It's rusted shut. The chamber pot? Not touching that. Oh gosh. Well, then how the hell do we get out? We have a very limited set of items that we can use. Do we have an inventory? We have a journal. I should charge outside wielding the coat stand as a makeshift lance. On second thought, that's just silly. That is somewhat silly. Oh, a lamp. Lamps have oil. Yes? Okay. Take the lamp. I'll unscrew the oil cap. There we go. There we go. Now we can unlock the window. Open the window and go to... Oh, I'd better put the lamp back. Okay, put that lamp back. Now to make my flawless escape. I love it. Right. I'll thank her later. And down we go out through the fire escape to make our escape. Alright, so we've made it to our office. Home again. I see very little has changed. Right, okay, so we've got a letter. Let's see what's up. Sydney, my dear. Please do attend to your rent arrears of 2 months. Uh-oh. It chills me to think of such a fine gentleman as yourself being cast onto the unforgiving breast of the streets. Yours ever faithfully, Eldon Colchester. Aw. What a polite way to say pay up or get out. I'm afraid if I open it, I won't be able to close it again. Got a little pile of papers. Mr. Samuel Harding did knowingly engage in extramarital relations with one Prudence Kendall. Interesting. We got some gin. A bit early for that. Nothing of relevance in the news clippings. We got a little box of papers here. Nothing of use. There's the bathroom. What's up in the old bathroom? A towel cast upon the floor. I don't want to carry a damp towel. Maybe take a bath later. I look pretty terrible. Still ruggedly handsome, though. Oh, hey! Love it. I could use the toilet, but you know. Well, no toilet using for you, then. Alright, what do we got here? A pickup notice. Oh, pickup notice. £5 reward, whereas in the night of Tuesday, a beloved Glen of Emal Terrier... is that Emal or Email? No idea. Did wander astray from the home of Mrs. Doris Perkins. of the Kentish town area. Notice is hereby given that a reward of £5 will be paid upon its safe return to 14 Drummond Row. Is that Chemish or Kentish? I think it's Kentish town. It's a little hard to read that font. And there's a lovely rendering of the lost little puppy dog. Look at that. Look at that. It's so cute. We have to save him. Hunting mongrels for meager rewards. I can't say this is the life I imagined, but I've got rent to pay. Bloop. Alright. What's in the book? I'd rather not read about the misery of others, though it does help raise spirits. Meanwhile, in the boudoir... we've got a lamp, we've got a bed, we've got a wardrobe. It's been locked since I moved in? Yeah, you should ask for the key. What the hell? You got a locked wardrobe in your house and you haven't even investigated? That's just silly. Alright, I like the foreground. That's pretty nifty. Well, I don't know what else we've got going on here. Let's look at the clock. No use. No hands. The clock has no hands. What in the world? You like that painting where it is. Glorious. Like the ambiance. Am I supposed to stagger off to bed? Is that the idea? Or are we supposed to head out on the town? Let's try to sleep. It's not bedtime. Alright. No sleeping when it's not bedtime. We can't have any of that. Alright, well this seems like a pretty good breaking point. We've escaped the boudoir of the lovely and mysterious red-haired lady of the night. We found out that we've got to find a puppy. And we also got our ribs kicked in by a child and a goon. So that's all for this time, folks. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. It's somewhere down there. Somewhere down there. And remember to subscribe for all your favorite Lazy General shenanigans. And until next time, bye-bye. Hello and welcome. Fuck that alone.